What's up, guys? Welcome to SJU. It's Friday. Mom and Dad are gone, so SJU today is brought to you by your weird cohabiting uncles, along with Danielle and Roxy Striar. Hey, you guys.
We're the aunts.
Yeah,
or
and
aunts.
these
Which one?
weird,
Aunt.
very progressive here.
Yeah, true.
Just two. This is going to be a great show. We're talking about Aladdin. And all 20 seconds we saw of Aladdin things. Guys, Guy Ritchie's Aladdin dropped a teaser. We saw that weird cave that talks to you. Mm-hmm. We saw Aladdin touch a lamp.
Yeah, he did it.
He
didn't quite. We see him reach for it. And
he reached.
It's like that moment where you almost kiss, and then the director is standing there being like 1 centimeter closer, 1 centimeter closer, but it actually looks real sexy.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Yeah, that's absolutely what happened. Let's start here. Overall, what'd you think of the teaser, guys? Did any hot takes, Spencer?
I'm teased.
Yeah,
I've been teased. Yeah,
you're interested.
I've just got a little taste, and that's all I needed. I watched this with my wife, and she audibly gasped when they revealed the cave. So
cool.
I think that this is going to make $1 bazillion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's the wife index.
Yeah. If she cares about a movie, it's probably going to be a gigantic hit.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah, no, same thing. Like it looked, there's not. It looks great. It looks like what a live action Aladdin movie would look like. Mm-hmm. Aladdin, it looks very excited to almost, as Roxy said, make out with a lamp. It looks great. It's just it's a teaser. There's not a whole lot to.
But you know what does it? What ties it all together is the music. And it's like, we just listened to Aladdin, the album, and it'd sell 1 million copies. Like, just the fact that they have those strains going on, the reorchestration of those songs in the background, it's like, okay.
Hot take. Right. I didn't like it.
Ooh,
let's do this.
Is
it because you're not into the Aladdin lamp romance?
No, that I'm okay with. And
okay.
It's 2018, so get there, guys.
Get
there. I am a massive Aladdin fan. Like, this is the one that they could butcher for me because they have my whole heart, and it's open on the table. And I'm not saying there was anything particularly wrong with this, but I don't know why you would be teased by this. I don't know why you would be excited by this because there was nothing. It was nothing. It was just like the most nothing teaser I've ever seen. And I guess with the music, I kind of was like, if I close my eyes, maybe this is more appealing. But I didn't see anything that made me wow. And I actually really didn't like the angle of the makeout scene. The way that the angle in which they shot that, I was kind of like, I'm not down with that. I saw the whole internet explode and audibly gasp via Twitter. And I was just like, what am I missing?
What'd you need?
Something. Something more like,
a Prince Ali procession.
A word,
but here's
maybe
the thing.
From somebody.
Roxy, you're a big Aladdin fan.
Yeah.
You're plugged in to what's the haps in Hollywood. You got your finger on the pulse. You knew this was coming.
Yeah,
I think for most people, all this had to say is, we made Aladdin again, and that's all we need.
That's true, and that's why it is a teaser, and it says next summer.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of this was to say Aladdin is coming next summer, and I knew that already, so I needed a little something more because I know that.
Yeah, but they're not all the stuff that you want to see. Like they're not gonna waste that on like a teaser on a Wednesday or Thursday or whatever it was.
Random day of the week teasers suck.
Yeah, well, just because it's it is a big thing, and there are a lot of people for whom this is a really big deal, and so they're gonna make it a really big deal. The first time we see any of the stuff that we want to see, it's going to be an event. It's not going to be like, oh hey guys, here's a thing.
This was
a save the date.
Yeah,
sure.
The real invite hasn't even been sent out.
You don't even know the venue. You don't know what the dress code is. You don't know if you got a +1.
All you know is you have a new magnet that you can
on your fridge.
on your
I
fridge.
actually feel as if based off of this, I don't have a +1, which is kind of insulting. This was like an Evite save the date. This was not
to a dry wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
BYOB.
It's like open
No booze,
bar
no date.
until 8 p.m. and so you're way too drunk by the time the actual wedding is starting, and you have to pay for the drinks. I mean,
for some reason they play Celebrate 4 times at the reception.
and,
sure.
Yeah, and you have to actually go to the DJ and say, "Can we move on, please?"
Can we move on from Celebrate?
That's how this did feel to me. Yeah, you nailed that one.
Okay.
Come on.
So, quick side note: worst song at a wedding reception. Spencer, go.
9 Inch Nails hurt.
Moving on.
Wow, that would be amazing.
I guess my question is, I still don't know tone. Like, is Is it a musical? Are they just turning the old songs into a score?
Was it supposed to be like a thriller? Is it because it's October and they put this? It felt very dark and deep and like we're gonna make this an R-rated Aladdin, which is not.
It didn't feel like that to me, but it
They
showed me.
show Daddy's Aladdin.
But Aladdin is a daddy.
Now we do have a plus one.
I just like making you spit take with daddy references. I mean, they showed the spookiest stuff from the movie, which is
Jafar
the
turns
cave
into that
and-
snake. That was spooky.
That was pretty spooky. Aladdin doesn't have nipples and never explain it. That's spooky.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's true.
Can't milk Aladdin.
Happy Friday, you guys.
have you tried? Can you milk me?
Greg,
The only thing I know.
is that his name?
Yeah. Craig or Greg? I don't know.
Greg.
It's Greg.
Yeah.
I have nipples, Greg. The only thing I know will happen in this was Aladdin will have a crew and they will plan a montage heist because it is a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah. Oi, bruv.
Yeah. It'll be full on like, oi, bro, we gotta get that bread.
Yeah.
And then somehow that'll turn into the thief song.
Guy is such an interesting name to name your kid. Like all of the guys, of the guys out there have like a little strangeness to them in a good way.
Who is this?
Guy.
I made a guy.
It's a boy.
Yeah.
No, it's a guy.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
It's a dude.
Maybe I should go about this solo.
Well, guy is
His name
actually
just as
French
easily could have
for
been Guy.
guy.
Hey, guy. So,
weird one.
Roxy, you love Aladdin. Where does it sort of stand for you? The animated movie. Where's that rank for you in your Disney animated?
two.
Top two.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really high. For
What's
me.
it dancing with?
I think it has to dance with Lion King because that movie is just, as a kid watching that, it like opened up your eyes to death and to like different types of creatures and bad guys, good guys, family, not all sticking together at all times. Like there were so many big messages that I learned from it. But what would I rather put on to watch is Aladdin. So those two seem to tango a lot.
Right on. Radford, Aladdin, better or worse than Treasure Planet?
Fair question.
How dare you? Worse.
Okay.
I don't mean that.
I was like, interesting. We're gonna discuss
No,
discuss
we're
Treasure
gonna-
Planet.
No, thank
you. We know your wife is pumped about an Aladdin movie. Where's Aladdin on your rankings?
It's got to be like top 3.
Okay.
It's really good, and it
is solid.
None of us grew up on Cinderella or Snow White and stuff like that. I can appreciate those movies, but it snuck in, right in the vulnerable age where I still had feelings, and it really got me. So
Yeah.
Who's in the rest of your throuple?
It's Aladdin, Lion King, and
Someone else.
yeah, Treasure Planet. So it's so good. I'm more excited to see this than I was the Jungle Book, and the Jungle Book turned out great. So
There you go.
Granted, that Beauty and the Beast didn't care for.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
the remake.
Yeah.
I liked
The
I liked everything.
I don't know. It's a little iffy. The
Except for Titans.
Cinderella live action was good. Beauty and the Beast was.
Good.
Beauty and the Beast again.
It was good.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you liked it, Roxy Striar.
I did.
Look, it wasn't offensive.
even
It was
liked-
just
Yeah.
like
I
the
liked
same.
Maleficent.
Like why?
I didn't see Maleficent. I can't also not say it.
That's her name, right? It's out
Yes.
weird. It's like,
Manif-
I almost called her Matilda,
Magnificent.
which is also a great movie.
Maleficent.
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 Maleficent. Say it 3 times.
I can't. I absolutely won't.
Interesting.
You guys want to answer some fan questions?
Yeah, I really
Yes.
do.
Let's pull out of this. Greg Alba,
That's what she
future movie fights most valuable player. Hi, Greg. Said when I watched The House with a Clock in Its Walls, which I still think is a made-up movie.
Yeah, didn't
No,
exist.
it was good. You guys didn't see it?
No, I haven't seen it. I'm not convinced it exists.
It
so
seems like one of those
how
things
can I go
that
see a
like
fake
an
movie?
AI would generate, like a poster with Jack Black and like called a house with
with a
a clock in its walls. Like
walls.
you're just doing autocomplete.
Did nobody else in the room see
No, I
it? It
know.
was very
It's-
good.
I don't think so.
It was a
I'm
totally
told
good
that we're
movie. No?
doing this whole thing where we pretend it's real and do a review and
Oh, maybe
everything.
I made it up.
You may have.
I made up the movie.
Yeah, this might have been like a
I
little.
actually star in it.
She plays Jack Black.
Yeah.
A house
She's
with the rocks in
amazing.
its walls?
Yeah.
Cool. So Greg says, when I saw that movie that may or may not exist on IMAX at Universal, they played the Michael Jackson Thriller music video before, and they converted the entire thing to IMAX 3D format, and it was amazing. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
That sounds made up.
Better 3D than most films. What music video would you like to see on real IMAX?
Ooh, it'd have to be either Remember the Time or Take on Me.
Wow, Take on Me would be the best choice.
Remember the
That's
Time would be
really good.
also
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. We have to keep in all that beginning part where he's like negging Eddie Murphy.
Yes,
Yep.
100%.
Take on Me would be a
And
weird
it's
trip.
Iman, right? Who's like,
Yeah.
the least convincing kiss in film history.
Why didn't I hear about this? This is a real thing.
Leave Me Alone?
No, Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Thriller. Yeah, that's...
I would have to go with
Sort of a weird surprise.
Is it Fat Boy Slim where Chris Walken's dancing?
Yeah.
That one. Where Weapon of Choice.
Weapon of Choice.
With,
That's the one.
it's just the uncut Walken dance for about 3.5 minutes, and he starts flying around. Like, that'd be good in IMAX. 3D Walken.
As much as curious as I am to see what the lead singer from Prodigy would look like on IMAX, just in a sewer yelling "Firestarter," I gotta do another Michael Jackson. Is it "Leave Me Alone" that is all claymation and has the rabbit on the motorcycle?
No,
God.
that's Speed Demon.
Is that Speed Demon?
Yeah, let's just do all of Moonwalker. Let's do all
Yes.
of. I just made my boyfriend watch Moonwalker because he hadn't seen it yet. So I like the full thing that starts with like the retrospective, and then it goes into that like Joe Pesci, like
Yeah, with
all
the
the kids are gonna do
spiders.
drugs.
Yeah.
Just do all of that in IMAX 3D, and I would be there like the first night.
Yep.
I was really invested in that movie as a kid. I was like, Michael Jackson turns into a car. He's gonna save those kids, and now he's a mobster for some reason.
That
And no
video
one's gonna
game
do
where he
drugs.
throws records at people, and yeah, it's fun.
All smashed into one thing. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be all Michael Jackson stuff. And Take on Me, Roxy.
I don't know. I have a hard time remembering a lot of music videos, but like, except for like No Scrubs, like that's the kind of thing.
Waterfalls
that I
would be good.
Yeah, those were my jams. So
Waterfalls would give you sort of a what's that ride at California Adventure, Soarin', when you're on the plane?
Yeah.
Because on
That'd
IMAX
be
they're on those
great.
big
Yeah.
swings, and you're kind of like, ugh. Is T-Ball's gonna fall off that swing? I don't know.
and 80s hair metal, but like have the best
Oh,
music videos too.
Estranged or November Rain would be
November
good
Rain
on
would be
IMAX.
pretty epic.
Yeah. Estranged maybe even more so, because he like dives off of an aircraft carrier into a city that has rivers instead of streets and turns into a dolphin. Like that's
Pretty cool.
yeah, that's underrated video. Estranged, don't sleep on it.
The remake of Behind Blue Eyes that Fred Durst did.
Deserves the 3D treatment.
It deserves to be an IMAX so you can see him and Holly Berry just making out hard.
No, that exists.
Yeah, because it was for that movie that she made where she's like, I can't remember the title of it, but where she's in an asylum, but maybe she's a doctor, but maybe she's.
yeah.
And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't
he's
remember
like-
what movie you're
Yeah,
talking
no,
about.
it's like it's not Gothica. It's something.
Yeah,
it's
so
one word.
He plays. Like
I think it's
she's,
called Not Gothica.
Look at Nafka. So yeah, he plays like a Fred Durst being like all soulful and doing Behind
Oh.
Blue, and she's like there, and they're like, is he the doctor or is he the patient or is she the doctor or is she the patient? No one knows, but they got a kiss because Fred Durst directed it. And
What-
why wouldn't you make Holly Berry kiss?
It's amazing.
What do Dr. Scrubs look like when they are also wide leg Fred Durst shorts?
Yeah, big cargo jeans.
Although I did realize I forgot to submit this as a thing we could talk about on SJU, but the music thing I do want to watch on IMAX is you can look it up online. There's video footage of it going around. Limp Bizkit was performing last week.
I saw this and somebody drop kicked him but
Yeah,
missed. It
It
was
was
amazing.
Shaggy
Shaggy 2
Two-Dope,
Dope from
yeah.
ICP
Oh.
Yeah.
ran out from backstage
It was
and
awesome.
drop kicked him,
But he
missed.
Because like as mid drop kick, like he gets grabbed by like a guard, so
Yeah.
you see him go up, and it looks like wrestling. It looks like Fred Durst just no sold it. 'Cause he goes up and like it looks like it connects, and then he falls.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
And then Limp Bizkit, like he just gives him so much crap. He's just like, you can't even do that right. You can't
Yeah.
even get that.
Wow.
Idiot.
This might be my favorite new concert video since the time the guy like very consistently threw pieces of bread at Smash Mouth until he just stopped the show with a bunch of kids there at a county fair, and be like, "Stop effing throwing bread at me!"
While the band just does the bridge of
they're just vamping on All Star
like over and over again.
It's just like he's ranting, and this guy's just taking like he's feeding a duck. He's just taking little pieces of bread and just pelting him very softly over and over again until he snaps.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
In 3D IMAX.
Hey, Roxy. Jonathan asks, if there's a TV show you watch that no one would think you'd be into, is there a TV show you watch that no one would think you'd be into? He's a secret admirer of The Amazing Race.
So I watch 40 hours of TV a week, so I think like all
Couldn't
of them.
surprise anyone.
Because I watch so many different things, I don't think anybody would be super shocked about anything I watch. But like, I guess anytime that I say that I watch Big Brother, which is on 3 times a week, so that's like a big one,
Wow.
or Floribama Shore, people are like, "You really are wasting your time with that crap," and I'm like, "It's the best show on TV. You guys are a bunch of morons." It's really good.
Is there anything recent on TV that people would be surprised you weren't into, Roxy? This is a very leading question.
Yo, it's not on TV though, but the streaming app, Titans, is garbage.
No.
Which I was very surprised to hear from you.
So rough. Like, a way worse. This is, I guess, I'm trying not to give a spoiler, but you know the thing that everybody freaked out in Walking Dead, the animal that they were like, that looks like crap.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A way worse version of that.
Oh, no.
The worst dialogue. One of the characters is like the whiniest brat I've ever seen. The show is, I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, you
and we
often
didn't
like
meet
things.
2 of the main characters.
Okay. You like things that we don't, and vice versa. So this could be good.
If you guys like this, and talk to me about it. Like,
right.
I need to know. I haven't met a single person. Oh God, it's so garbage. Oh,
Did you watch that? What was that Marvel
Woof.
one? God, that was the worst thing I've ever
Which one?
seen. That they showed in IMAX, the first episode.
Inhumans.
Inhumans. Oh,
Yeah, woof.
man.
Woof.
Is it like Inhumans level?
I think that based off the pilot of Inhumans, you knew that you couldn't watch the rest of the series.
Yeah.
This is like, okay, they could turn the ship around
Okay.
because there's enough storylines here that something could be good. That doesn't mean they will.
Yeah.
But that's why I think it was a little better.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Woof. Woof.
Like that take. Danielle, is there anything surprising that you watch on TV? This is a challenging one because I feel like, like we talked about before the show and on air, like we're all kind of weirdos.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I
just,
feel
people
I
would
think
be
it's
like,
just
"Of course you watch
wrestling.
that."
Wrestling is the one that everyone's like, you watch what? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I watch so many hours of wrestling. a
What do
week."
you watch?
Okay.
What do you watch?
What, wrestling?
Yeah.
All of it.
All of
I watch
wrestling.
all of it. WWE, NXT, New Japan, Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling right now is really good.
Do you watch any
Ring
of the
Honor.
adjacent shows like Total Bellas,
Absolutely.
Total Divas, all that?
Yeah, Totes Bells, Totes Divs, Ms. and Mrs.
and
I think
Mrs.,
is
yeah.
The
what that-
Totsiverse?
Yeah, the Totsiverts.
like it.
I'm full
awesome.
into those. So I
Right
guess
on.
that's the only thing that shocks people.
Yeah.
Unless you've ever heard of me
Yeah, or listen to you speak or
for even a second.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
like
It surprised me that,
conversations
like,
lead to wrestling with
The
Danielle.
weekend that the first week that I knew you and I didn't know that, and then I found that out, it did surprise me then. So I see what you're saying.
The crazy thing is Spencer also watches hours of pro wrestling a week.
And I
Spencer,
never speak of it.
Talk to me
Yeah.
about like your favorite matches recently.
Oh, when Wrestleman took on Greasy Boy.
Yeah,
one of the
that
best.
was-
Yeah, it's a really good match.
It was a greasy mess for sure.
Yeah, he used the full English breakfast on him and counted him out. It was
Yeah.
it was nuts.
I remember that. That was wild.
Do you have any shows that people would be like, I wouldn't have pegged you?
Well, I think I've brought it up on the show before, but I do have a deep and unironic love of Guy Fieri's diners, drive-ins and dives.
Right on. Yeah.
I
get
find it
that.
hypnotic.
Yeah.
I find his positivity infectious, and I think that he is really the nicest, best human wrapped in the douchiest package
Yeah.
of any person on this earth.
Because he was named.
Guy, yeah,
What is his
exactly.
name? Yeah,
so
he is a guy.
he's an
a guy.
enigma wrapped in bacon.
Your sell on that has worked on me because I've started watching it
Yeah.
with new eyes and new appreciation.
He's got a very open mind. He'll like hang out with anyone, talk to anyone,
Yeah.
joke around with anyone. He's like highlighting small businesses all across America, doing all sorts of different things.
And it works.
And it
'cause
works.
When I was living in Seattle, I love Triple D.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Triple D fan. But when I was living in Seattle, I had a friend where we would watch the show, and if what he was doing was close, we would go drive out to go eat the thing.
Definitely.
You got the best meatballs? I'm gonna go eat that meatball.
If there's ever one in the Los Angeles area, I'm in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna
Does
hit
that
it up.
happen a lot?
Right on.
Yeah, he's done a bunch in Southern California, and he's just the best, man. Love guy.
Right on. Right on.
Spencer's like driving to Arizona next week. Gotta go get the meatball.
I'm rolling out in my Toyota Prius to hit up some America's driving the dust.
I don't know if this is a weird one, but I really like Schitt's Creek, the Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara
A lot of
show.
people keep recommending that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Most comedy shows have a rhythm to them and very specific pace. You know, Arrested Development has a very, like, you can pick it up. Like, there's the writing. Schitt's Creek's rhythm is, I'm just going to keep confusing you. And there's something about it that's sort of, like, off-putting, and you can't quite ever settle into a scene, but there's something really, like, fun and, like, funny about it. I don't know. Eugene Levy's playing a straight man. I don't think Catherine O'Hara has a
I've
script.
never seen it.
It's worth watching.
You're the first person I've ever heard say that. So
Yeah, it's worth watching. It's fun.
maybe
It's
I'll try.
weird and, like, but I don't know. I just keep watching it. There's just something fun about it.
Okay.
Also, I was raving about this yesterday. Neo Yokio, which is
So good.
Oh, Jaden Smith's anime?
Jaden Smith and
Yes,
Jesus and Marrow's anime.
yeah, it's Jaden Smith and Jesus and Marrow's anime, and it is so
Where
weird.
does it live?
Netflix.
Adult Swim? Netflix?
It's
Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, it is so weird. It is about the town of Neo Yokio, where fashion rules all. You're trying to be the most fashionable boy, and the most fashionable boys are the most eligible bachelors, and a list of that is put up in every day, and when it changes. And Jaden Smith's character's dialogue is mostly based on his tweets. And
That's so good.
Sold.
they have a runner. And this isn't like a huge spoiler, but they have a runner of people giving other people giant Toblerones.
Okay.
Wow, I should watch this.
The other thing
Is
I
it
want to check
half
out. Yeah, it's like a half-hour show, right? Yeah, it's like a little
I think it's
22 minute.
half-hour, right?
Lon
Yeah.
brought this to our attention yesterday, but there's also an anime about a gay skeleton that works at a bookstore, and I'm sold.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
that it's just a skeleton, and he works at a bookstore, and I'm listening. Let's see here, you guys. Dylan asks, what are your must-watch movies during Halloween season? I know Dan's doing like a 31 Days of Horror right now, but do you guys have any...
I mean, for me, because I don't really enjoy horror movies, like, I don't like bad horror movies. Yeah, big, very controversial opinion. I like other people in horror. It's a genre I like other people to do the grunt work for me. And then at Halloween, it's all on VOD, and like I can hide under my blanket and stuff like that. I can watch all of the good Halloween movies from that year. So like last year it was like, or I guess that was 2 years ago. It was like It Follows, Babadook, then it's like Quiet Place and whatever. So Halloween is my catch-up time for everything good this year.
I like that. Danielle?
I'm not a huge horror fan, so mine are like The Worst Witch, starring Tim Curry from
Yeah.
back in the 80s,
Yeah.
and The Craft. Those are the two that I have to, I'm a woman of a certain age. You're into The Craft if you were born at a certain time period.
Yeah,
you
we're-
just are.
Well, yeah. Our go-to, the original Haunting, and The Craft are two definite. Like, is it getting about that time? You getting that frozen bulk itch? Yeah. Roxy?
I think that I said this a couple of weeks ago, but in case I made that up, Halloween Town on the Disney Channel, which is just so good. It's like ridiculous. And then there's Halloween Town 2 and 3. So
a trilogy.
those take up a good
Wow.
amount of my time. And then I also love Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I like Halloween adjacent films, like anything that has Halloween mentioned. So like Mean Girls, because of or like Legally Blonde. There's a costume party that she shows up as the things that have like little bits of Halloween. And then anything that's not too scary, because I do like scary movies, but like can't watch it too late at night. So E.T. I think is nice and weird for that.
It's a good weird Halloween
But
movie.
I just
I'll
for
give you
this
that.
month I watched Hereditary finally, and it was so good. And so
Yes.
now that might make my yearly Halloween list.
I also have a weird hot take where I like 28 Weeks Later better than 28 Days.
Huh.
You too.
Okay. Yeah, that's why we're friends, kid. Boom.
What was that? How do I do it?
Sure.
It's a wrestle thing.
It's a wrestle thing.
Don't get him started again.
It's kind of hard to.
Yeah, it's called Too Sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet
You're
English.
too sweetin'. Jose asked, let's wrap out on this one. I like this question. What is a bad movie that you think can be easily fixed? Side note, Billy today was like, I think you can get through all the questions. There's not a lot of them. And Billy grossly misunderestimated my ability to tangent and vamp. So what's a bad movie you guys think can easily be fixed?
I have a Suicide Squad pitch where you just make it about killing the Joker instead of Enchantress,
a witch that does a
instead
hula
of
hoop.
a hula hoop witch that's
Yeah.
going to end the entire world. It's like the whole point of a group like that is to like do something kind of street level and underground, and to do something that Batman wouldn't. And it's like, if you're going to have the Joker in the movie, just make it about killing the Joker instead of going crazy.
Makes everybody's motives more personal, especially Harley's, and
focus it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just keep it focused.
I dig that.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to preface this by saying I don't think this is like a bad movie, but there were parts of the plot that were really irritating. It would be the Ghostbusters reboot. And for me, I think that one of the easiest fixes for that is you've got all of this great tension with the two leads about their friendship, and one of them betrays the other. And then you've got, the one who's like, I'm a professor now, and I'm like a serious person, and they throw all of that beautiful tension away in the first 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
That could have taken us through the whole movie, and then the end of it is, friendship and stuff. So I think that that's one kind of quick fix for that. I also think the Kate McKinnon's character just kind of comes out of nowhere, and I think there is a way to make her seem less sidekicky if you do show that she has more of a friendship, and then there's some stakes in that. It's just every time they would come with something that would prevent stakes or some kind of plot, they wave it away. All the stuff with the government where they're like, oh no, it's cool, we know you exist. Oh, but we have to pretend like you're in trouble. Why? Why can't that be? That's what plot is. Why can't you keep the plot things in the plot?
Yeah.
So I guess that would be my more stop
Yeah.
getting rid of all of the good tension in the movie, because I think that was one of the biggest issues with it.
Yeah, I remove Shia from Crystal Skull, and I make the Crystal Skull a magic thing and not an alien thing, because I don't think that fits
definitely
Indiana
improves
Jones at
it.
all.
I feel as if that is not an easy fix. That feels like a very challenging.
Very different
fix.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I will watch a sequence of just monkeys swinging for no reason, where he's just not, which is just not in him. Yeah,
That'd be great. Or turn him into like a CGI monkey that's just a monkey sidekick.
Let's take out a massive-
Indiana Jones adopted.
I love this. Yeah, I love this thing. Or you just replace him with an adult shorty.
Oh yeah.
John Cho plays
Yeah.
an adult short round question
Tall
mark?
Slim.
But you can still put him on a motorcycle. It works for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of John Cho on a motorcycle.
There you go.
Feel you.
Vroom vroom.
Easy fix.
I've got two. One of them being Man of Steel, which you guys know I cannot stand. And it all goes south for me with that mother effing dog scene where where he doesn't save his dad, which makes me feel physically like punching the screen every single time I watch it. Like, you absolute effing moron. The whole point of Superman is that he wasn't able to do anything. No matter how super he is, he's not able to help a situation. And here he is, and it drives me insane. And it ruins the entire rest of the movie for me. I've checked out, and I'm like, well, I don't trust you as a character anymore, and I don't believe you're... So I think that if we make that a situation where he cannot save his dad for one reason or another, either it doesn't have to be the same as before where his dad's ill, but anything that is preventing him, like he has to make a choice saving two people or something, it makes no effing sense. And then he does reveal himself like 0.2 seconds later. It's like the dumbest thing ever. And also Henry Cavill looks like Henry Cavill, and he's supposed to be like 12 and 17 or something. And it's like, you're a grown man.
I see you.
I see you.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating to that one. And then also Annihilation, which I absolutely loved until the last 5 minutes of the movie where it went off the rails, and I was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I had to look that up.
Just stop that.
What was happening?
Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop
Did you
what
have
you're
to
doing.
watch a Annihilation Explained?
Kinda, yeah.
Right
Oh,
on.
wow.
The last few minutes are like, stop.
It makes sense with background info, but
Ugh.
that's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
frustrating.
you shouldn't
You
have
shouldn't have to look
Yeah.
it up.
Shouldn't
I
need
know.
footnotes in your movie.
Yeah.
You should just be able to watch it.
Yeah.
And it was the same
So
way I
good.
feel about In-N-Out.
I'm the restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't need footnotes
Or the
to
Kevin
enjoy
Kline
a burger.
No, like you
You
shouldn't
need
have to order
footnotes to
off the
enjoy
menu. You mean like
Yeah.
yeah.
You shouldn't have to order off the menu. There shouldn't be a secret
like,
menu.
I want- yeah.
Everyone's like, the first time I had In-N-Out, I was like not very impressed, and everyone was like, "Well, you didn't get
it
the
animal
It's
style.
like, well,
Yeah.
then it should be on the menu if it's the best
You
way
didn't
to eat
speak
the thing.
friend then enter and then order. Sure. I'm the most on the fence, I think, of our group about Man of Steel, where I'm like, it's not the worst.
The first part's amazing, and then
I think I lose the Instagram filter
it.
and Zod lives. Those are my fixes. And then he saves some people.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
don't
my
know. To
three
me,
simple fixes.
It's not a bad superhero movie to me. It's just a bad Superman movie to me because it's asking a question that I don't think anyone has about Superman, which is like, why would Superman ever bother to be good
Sure,
or
I
help
get that.
people? Like,
Yeah.
because that's who he is. Like, I don't need to.
Yeah.
In his mythology or in my head and in history, he's always just been that way, and it's us that need helping and
Sure.
reconvincing.
That's,
but for
that's the
Zack,
point of Lex Luthor.
Yeah. For
how about you don't let your dad die, bro?
well, yeah, because like Zack Snyder wants to ask the question like, why should anyone be altruistic or give to others?
It's like, cuz?
Because
Yeah.
do you really have to ask that of Superman? Like,
Yeah.
And my Zod issue isn't even like killing Zod, because like people have died in Superman movies before. Sure, that's fine. But I liked him as Zod, and also comic book movies need to stop killing their villains. Like he's a good enough character that like that guy
but he
should have
came
showed
back
up
as
later.
Doomsday.
As Doomsday.
Just shove it. Just put him in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah,
That's what
throw
it's
that guy in the
for.
fa- That's what it's for. I say that at least 4 times a day. At least 4
That's
times
what
a
the
day.
Phantom Zone's for, guys.
God! Guys, make sure you watch our Cram It for Halloween this weekend. We cover every weird timeline that no longer counts.
Sorry, Lon.
Sorry, Lon, for making you do that. But it's a good video, and make sure you check out yesterday's movie fight. Super good fight between Lon, Coy, and Erika Ishii. One for the ages. You guys, thanks for being here with me.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Thank you for having
Really
me.
appreciate it. You guys have a good
you,
weekend.
man.
Hey, we'll see you Monday. Make sure to check out A House with a Rocks on Its Walls. Bye, guys.
Oh yes.